everyone, welcome back to Rach and Bella Crafts. Rachel here, I hope you're well. So for today's video I am going to show you how to make some flippy tags. Now we've been doing our challenge for this month is all about flips, flaps and folds for our journals. Talking about doing things like, you know, if you've got travel journals or if you're away and you want to be able to take bits and pieces out of your journals to take them around with you, or if you want to be able to put things in. We're looking at different folds. We've so far had, oh my goodness, I can't even think what the last project, oh yes, that's right, we did the notebook flip things, didn't we? And then last week you had some different demonstrations from Rose on the waterfalls. So this week we're going to do some flippy tags. So we're going to take a basic tag like this, and then we're going to add some flips to it to give you different layers so that you can write little notes underneath there, and just because they look really cute. So these are the ones I made earlier. It's two different types, and I'm going to show you how I did that in a moment. So there we go. So if you want to grab some of your tags, there are some free ones in our Facebook group on the freebie. They were there, put in there for last month. I'm going to be working with some of those, and I'm also going to be working with the ones then out of the Hollyhocks kit. I'm just going to clear the decks and we will crack on. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to concentrate on is this one here. I'm going to show you how to do this style one first, and then we'll look at the one using that one there. So I've taken one of my tags that I've taken from the freebie. I've already backed them ready. So what did I do first? Well, the first thing that I did, I used some handmade paper. This is not stuff that I've made myself. This is just bought handmade paper. Well, I say bought, I think it's stuff that Bella's very kindly donated to my desk, as she does. But you can use anything for this, so, you know, don't be kind of stuck. So what we're looking to do is to add layers and add texture to it. So I'm going to use some of this handmade paper. I'm going to use another piece of handmade paper that I've it's been embossed. So you can see that on there, again, because that will just add a nice little bit of texture. You know, you don't need to use huge amounts, so just add what you need where you need it, kind of thing. I'm going to start off by putting some music paper underneath this handmade paper here, because I've already got text underneath, so I don't need to add any more text in there. I just like to add some music details, so what I might do is just, where's my ruler? There we go. Let's just tear that down there a second. And I think we will do the same this side. Hang on a second now. This is where you just want to double check your kind of measurements. Obviously everything you're doing by eye, and you're doing to suit whatever scraps and things that you're working with. This is a great project to get rid of some of those scraps off your desk. You can do this with paper, you can do it with cardstock, so whatever scrap you've got there, obviously just pop them into the shape that you need them to be. And they should do the job quite nicely. So what I'm aiming for now, because I'm going to be connecting them at the top here, so we're not there, it'll be nearer here. So I just need to make sure that whatever I'm putting into the flaps, I need to have touching at the top there, but obviously we won't necessarily want it on show up there, so feel free to tear these bits down. The rougher the better, really. Oh, that'll be covered at the top. So we've got that section there, we've got that one there. So choose your kind of main edge. So I think I'll put that there like that. Just gonna pop a bit of ink on the edge of that there. Just leave it on that. Don't need too much, but obviously we just don't want it looking like a nice brand new tear, do we? Well, it'll take away the, you know, your theme may not be a vintagey theme. I've gone with kind of vintagey feel for mine, but obviously you can do yours whichever way you like and whatever suits the style that you're currently working with. So I'm just going to tear this down because I don't need all of that on there. And then I'm just going to add in then a little bit of one of the kits. Right, so I'm just going to take this section here and add this in. I was trying something else, but I didn't like it, so it wasn't long enough. So I'm just going to redo this bit because I like to have this bit in there hanging down there. That's much better. Right, that makes more sense now. It was just too short. Everything was too short. There we go. I'm going to pop that over the top. Right, that's fine. So I'm just going to hold that there a second while I just get all of my sizes correct. Oh no, that's not right. It's too high. That's where it is. Gosh, I've got a terrible itchy nose. The hay fever has been horrendous these last couple of weeks. I don't know about you, I don't know if you suffer from hay fever, but I think this is the worst mine's been in a long, long time. It's constantly itching my nose, or sneezing, or... Oh, wrong one. There we go, that's better. Okay. Could even put it, actually. No, don't mess about now. That's fine. That's fine there. And then we'll put this bit here then over the top. And we'll just break that bit off there so I know how it goes. And then I'm just going to add that little bit in there. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way instead, I think. That's better. There we go. Right, okay. Now, bit of lace in there. Where's that lace I have just now? Just move that out of the way. Ah, this stuff is rather nice. I think I'll use another bit of this. This is some of that antique stuff that I had from that lady. It's lasting quite well. I'm being a bit mean with it actually, but I really want to try and start using it a bit now. Because it's pointless having it if you're not going to use it, isn't it? So I'm going to just drape that over the top, just so. And then, before anything gets the opportunity to move, I'm just going to grab everything in my hand. I can trim those bits off later, that's not a problem. Oh, no, wait, one more thing. I need the bit that goes on the front. Right, I've got torn paper over my desk here now. What did I do with it? So I basically have used from the Hollyhocks, I used it then, the Hollyhocks kit. I did a page of elements and I've cut these out. So I'm going to use this one now. Just trim these bits off. 1, 2, 3. But obviously you can make this shape with any piece of paper that you have in front of you. It's just if you are working with the kit, it's just an idea obviously the things that you can use these bits for. Okie dokie, so that's all ready now to go on there. Let's catch hold of that. I'm going to place that over the top. Making sure now that everything sits below. Yep, that's fine. And I think I'm going to use one of these because I am running out of, I have to order some more brads. And then we will just make our hole, making sure that you're central. Always do that the wrong way around. Can't see otherwise, can I? Let's try that again. There we go. And then I'm going to pop that in there. Ooh, no, I don't like that. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go with the silver one. I really don't like that in there. And then we can do this. Oh. Golly, you can tell I haven't crafted for a week. I'm really candid today. There. Okay, so you can either leave that at the top. I'm probably just going to snip those bits off because I find that a little bit annoying. It's better. If it had been perhaps softer lace just hanging over, I'd have left it, but the fact that it was a seam. So that's that one done there. We'll do the tie at the top in a moment. Okay, so let's do the other style one now, because this one is slightly different. So what I did with this one was I took just an old, they're old pages out of a diary, an old vintage diary, but the paper is nice and thin. And I like the small print around. I just thought that looked quite nice. So I've taken my tag. I'm going to just literally now trim down around it. Where's my other ruler? It's unbelievable, isn't it, how quickly your desk gets in a mess. Right, just do that to give me the size. And then again here. Okay. Now I'm just going to take this down here by hand, because we want that really nice rough kind of torn look. A bit more interesting. And then again down here. Any bits there that are obviously sticking out too far, just nick them down. There we go. And then I took the bottom off because I wanted to just kind of make it look a bit more rough around the edges. Get it? Took the edge off, rough around the edges. I'm obviously not being very free today, am I? Trying to concentrate. I'm tired actually. We've had quite a long week. Show's still not been 100%. So yeah, we're getting there though. We're getting there. And we're all off on our holidays in a week's time, so very excited about that. We've got a holiday house we've hired down in Devon with Mum and Dad, Bella, so we will all be heading down there next week, and I cannot wait. Really can't. Looking forward to having a week off work and housework. Oh no, of course not. Still gonna do the housework, but you know, it's not sitting the same as sitting at home, is it? Thinking, oh, I've got to do that, we've got to do this. And there's more hands on deck as well, which is quite nice. Okay, so that's that done. That's that on there now. So again, we're going to just do a similar sort of thing with a little bit of layering. I think last time I used, what I've done here is I had an old invoice, and I just photocopied it onto some really thin grey paper. And it's come out quite nice actually. So I'm just going to use up the rest of this now, just to get a bit of this text behind. I might put it that side actually, because I don't know, what bit should I have poking out? It doesn't really matter, it's all going to flip up anyway, isn't it? I love this here with the lace already on the tag, so we don't need to worry too much there. Let me just make those edges a bit more like I've torn them. So if you are in our Facebook group, this is going to be your challenge this week, to make some flippy tags. Now, like I say, I don't mind what you use to do your flippy tags with. They just need to be tags that have layers on them, and space to write, because obviously that's kind of been the whole purpose of this project, isn't it? Is that they're writing spots or text spots for things for journaling for your holidays. There we go. Now this one is going to be slightly different. This tag is going to have 2 holes. She says, I hope I'm going to have enough Okay, I'll work that out in a minute. I'm just not sure how many brads I've got out, but I'll find that in a sec. So let me just take this a little bit shorter, because we don't want that poking across the bottom of the, yeah, that's fine. And with this one here, then I used some very, very faint, oh my goodness, it's so faint, I can't find it on my desk now. Like gauze stuff, but it wasn't gauze, obviously it was, I think it's come from the handmade paper. Where did I pop that? Oh, I put it on my desk now. Oh, there it is. There we go. So I used this then on that tag there. So underneath the lace, you can see, there was a bit of lace there, and then I used that very thin, and I did it with the thin covering because I thought at least that way you can still see a bit of the image underneath. One thing I will say was though, this was quite fiddly to work with, so I'm going to just try and tear this straight this time because I got a bit of a knot last time. There we go. And like I say, you only have to make sure that the top is points there for it to be kind of caught hold of. And then to finish this off, then we'll have a piece of this lovely lace that Bella sent down for me very kindly. She's good like that, isn't she? Like we've all been watching her videos. I am so behind on my videos. I just literally haven't had a chance to watch anything this last 2 weeks. So I need to take my headphones to bed tonight with my iPad, I think, and have a good catch up. But I know Mum's been crafting like crazy. She made 3 journals last week. So if you haven't seen those yet, go and check them out on her channel. Plus they're in our Etsy shop. But yeah, she's on fire. So I literally finish a kit, and then within 2 days, she's made a journal with it. I've just never seen anything like it. She's just so fast. I can't keep up with her. So fast. Right. Okay, so we have that there. We have this here. And then, and you can see this is literally nothing, you know, technical that I'm using. These are just little bits of scrappy bits of paper. So you could do this with your leftover book pages. This is quite a nice project for leftover book pages. And then across the top on this one, because I'm going to be using 2 brads, I'm going to use the longer one, which I hope is going to go now with this. Again, obviously you don't need to use these. You can use anything you want. You can take a bit of paper, you can take a bit of text, you can put a bit of music paper across the top, anything will do. I'm just using this because I've got them here, and why not, eh? Say why not? There we go. Right, so that will go across the top of the like that, and then I will then grab 2 brads. Let's put that in the middle. Try and get this one to be in the centre. Right, 1 second. Okay, so thankfully I had some more brads in the drawer. My last 4. One thing I must remember to do tonight is order some more. Okay, this side. So I'm set my it's so annoying when that happens. Sorry. Just get rid of that. Come on, out. There we go. Right, so I've just set my distance and thing, so I know that when they go in at the same height either side. Make sure that you put it down far enough so it's grabbing all of the stuff that you need to be held in place. So there we go, 1. And then this side, 2. There we go. And then we're just going to pop, which ones are the same? These 2, is it? Yeah. Pop that in there. Shove through that. Clamp that together. There we go. Oh, darn it. Come on, out of the way. And then that one in there. There we go. Fabulous. So just to finish that off now, I'm going to just take this a little bit shorter here, this lace, because it's hanging down a little bit long for my liking. There we go, that's better. See, there's a tag under there now. And I actually have had this bag of ribbons bouncing about for I don't know how long. They are just scrappy bits really, but this is a good way to use them. Have I got a thinner one than that? No. Oh, actually. Oh, actually, here we go. Let's try that in there, shall we? Oh, it's the wrong pink. Maybe not then. I don't think it'll matter. Let's give it a try. If it doesn't look right, we'll change it. Gotta utilise those. Right. So, let's feed that through there. And then back through here. Now I know it's the wrong pink, but I think it looks quite sweet. I will probably change that in a minute. Oh, it's not quite long enough to do a bow, but you get the idea. Yeah, no, it's definitely the wrong pink. I know, I can hear you, Mum. I can hear you saying, take that out of there, Rachel. It's the wrong pink. You just know, don't you? But I had to try. If you don't try, you're not going to work it out here. Right, so let's just feed that through there. I don't know if, again, if you've seen the post in our Facebook group I put on last night, we have now started putting together the collaboration for next month. It is now full steam ahead. Those who are on board this month have been invited, and it's going to be a slightly different way that we do it this time. So I hope you will join us. I know there's lots of things going on in July, but I hope that you will come and follow along. Got some amazing new collaborators working with us. Ah, that is sweet. I like that. There we go. So that's those two done. And then we just now need a little bit of lace for this one here. So I'm going to just grab this here. I think that'll be long enough there. And I always do this the wrong way around. So I just I think it goes in that way. I always put it in one way instead of the other, and I'm like, oh, darn it, I've done it wrong again. But I think I got that right now. There we are. And then I just pull those together. Yeah, I got it the right way round. Don't know why I always do it the wrong way. There we go. Oop. Here we are. So there we have 4 rather cute, I think you'll agree, simple to make little flippy tags. And then you've got a nice area to write then on the back of them. So that's the one. And then this side. Oh, I've missed something. Wait a minute. One more thing I've got to do. The writing spot. Right, so I've got some of this lovely writing paper here. Quite old. I found it in an old folder. And I'm sorting out my grandmother's stuff. So it's got that nice aged edge into it. That's what we try to do, don't we, with the the distress ink. So yeah, literally just, which obviously I'm now about to tear off, yes, I know, seems ridiculous, but there we are. So take your writing paper, give yourself a nice torn edge, just ink around again if you want to. Can hear my doggy moaning at the back. She wants to go out for a walk. Actually, a rather nice day out there this afternoon. I'm going to get some washing on the line now. And then the other thing, of course, you can do is to just take perhaps a stamp or something. What have we got here? Oh, this is quite nice. Perhaps we'll use this one. Yes, I don't want to put that in that one. I'm going to use a little bit of this. This is the weathered wood. I love this one. just pop that down there, I think. Here we go. Oh, darn, I pressed that too hard. So annoying when that happens, isn't it? Oh, wow, I can't do much about that now. Oh, I can tear it off. Huh, of course I can. There we go. Right. Okay, glue, before I get in any more of a mess. Pop your glue on the back. And then stick it into the center of the page. Try not to smudge your stamp. You should probably stamp it actually after you stick it on. I did with that one, I didn't think. It's my fault. Just try and wipe that bit off there a minute. Silly Billy Rachel. Oops. Get her out there yapping. There, that's better. There we go. Here we have our little flappy tags with writing spot, and they're all ready now to go into my holiday journal. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, guys. If you wouldn't mind leaving me a like and a comment down below. My videos have gone a bit slow because I haven't been on, and I do apologise. I'm sorry I haven't had much to put out lately. Well, I have had loads to tell you all, but I just haven't had the time to do it. So I really appreciate if you could leave a like and a comment. It just kind of helps things get going again. Also, again, if you haven't been over to our Facebook group, make sure you go and check it out, Junk Journal Trading Post. There are freebies there for you to use for the weekly challenges, and also there is an event running for the monthly challenge, and if you sign up for the monthly challenge you get put into a draw where you could win 3 kits. There are actually 3 prizes, third, second and first. Either win 3 kits, 2 kits or 1 kit of your choice from our shop. Yeah, all that information there is in the group. And as more stuff comes out about the collaboration, I will be keeping them updated with that again. I'll probably put it in the group and on our Instagram page. So if you're not following along there, if you want to go and check that out, we've got links down in our description box, all the different places that you can find us. Yeah, I just hope you all have a really great day. Be back with you very soon. Thanks for joining me now. Take care. Bye.